Hi everyone, Keyless Entry here. Today I'm doing a video, Quick Pick Thursday. I've got this Federal lock here. It's a Federal Super A520C. It's got a molybdenum shackle. I got this off the eBays a while ago. It came with no core, so I put a GSP 1 core into there, and I've put some V7 spools. So this is the bitting. It's a 6-pinner, and yeah, it's got a little bit of up-down action. It's not too bad, but the keyway does look worse than it actually is to pick. Let me just get a pick so I can show you. I'm using a Locksports tool. I will be using a Locksports tool 19 thousandths. As you can see, it sort of, if you put it on the front of the keyway, it doesn't fit. But there are gaps in the warding which allow you to pick it. So the keyway does look scarier than it actually is. So I've put a GSP1 keyway, V7 spools into this Federal, so I call it the Frankenstein Federal. I've only got a couple of other Federal locks. One of them is a shutter lock, and the other one's I think it's a non-guttable brass padlock. Anyway, so let's take the, should take the key off. So this, when I saw it on eBay, it sort of reminded me of the Abus or the Lockwood 334 B45. So we've got a Lockwood 334 B45 here, so very comparable. The Federal's a little bit taller, but they are quite similar as well. This is what the Federal's got, a beefier shackle, and here's an Abus 8345. And yeah, very, very comparable in there. See, the Federal's got that shoulder, and so has the Abus. And yeah, sort of, yeah, comparable. I think they're all 45 mil across. So yeah, sort of in the same class. They're all guttable. I'll just show you the bottoms of them too, so you can see. So yeah, you got the Federal on the bottom, then you got the Lockwood, and then you got the Abus. Very similar. These two have adapters, whereas this one's one whole sort of piece. Alrighty, enough jibber jabber. Let's give it a pick and a gut, shall we? So it works beautifully. Nice snap on it. It's got the quick change shackle option. So you just put an Allen key in there, and you can remove the shackle in the open position while without taking out all the guts on that. So that's a really, really cool feature. The 334 has that same feature with the little pin on the back that needs to be pressed. The Abus 8345, you can do that with a little trick with the Z bar. If you got the Z bar, the key retaining Z bar, if you turn it upside down on the core and rotate it, the shackle will come out too. But if you are doing that, just be careful because it shoots out because it's under spring tension, so you have a shackle going flying. That's what happened to me on the first time. Alright, now I'm really jibber jabbering. Alright, so it works, we can see that. Let's get into the vise. There we go. So I'm just going to use top of the keyway tension. There's only a little bit of room in there, so I'm going to use one of Butcher's Block's tensioners, probably the really thin one, which is that one there. I haven't picked this in a while actually. Got it about 3-4 months ago, I'd say, maybe a bit longer, and I've just pinned it up and picked a couple of times. So do I have the right pick? Actually I do. Cool. Alrighty, let's get into it. So it has got a little bit of slot because it's got the deep V7 spools in there. So let's give it a pick. So light tension. So on one is binding. Counter on one. There we go. Until it's set. And because it's got all spools in it, they tend to bind in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not always, but you know, you might drop a high lift or something. So that's 2. Get a bit of manual counter rotation. 2, one's good. 2. Okay, you got 3. Yeah, counter on 3. Fighting the tensioner here. Okay, got 3 set, but I think something fell. No, 1, 2, no, didn't fall. 4. Okay, 4's giving me a little bit of counter. Get a manual. Rotate that one as well. Very, very carefully. Okay, I think I set it then. Okay, now I set it. It's just resting on the lip of the spool. 3, 4. Okay, let's go down the back. Okay, just touched 5 then. Got a bit of a set out of it. Not sure if he needs counter rotate. Yep, he does. That's 5 there. It's a bit of a balancing act here. Oh, I set 5, but I think I dropped quite a few there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a low one down the back here. 6. So 6 doesn't give me any, so I've got to do manual counter rotation on 6. Okay, 6. I'm on default set now, so something's not set here. It feels like 1. 1. Okay, 2 went into the belly of the spool, I felt that. 2, okay, and we have an open. Cool, so yeah, I mean, the keyway's not too bad. It was just a bit of spool fun with that one. I love the spools in this. It's got the V7 deep spools, my favourite spools. Alrighty, let's give it a quick gut. So we'll need a Phillips head down there. Same as the Abus and Lockwood, but the adapters are interchangeable between the Lockwood and the Federal. They are slightly different. They look the same, but they actually don't fit. And it's got like a 530 kick on the back of that, like a Lockwood 530 kick, but it's a little bit bigger in diameter, I think. And it's got the worst clips. Oh, it's got a little plate on the back to limit the rotation, and it's got one of these little adapters like that. So it's got the half min on one side and sort of like the PD kick cylinder one on the other side, because it's set up like that. So yeah, I think you can put a PD kick straight into there and it'll work. The ones with the Schlage style backing, they're the ones I mean. Alright, so I've got to get this clip off. I hate these clips actually. Alright, get the screwdriver out. Oop, almost had him then on the first shot. I do usually replace these with some brass ones that I have, because they are a pain in the ass. The old school Lockwoods have the same clip. I guess I've got to peel it off. It's not pretty, but it works. Alright, clip this off. Now we will get the key. I should have a follower that. Oh no, it's a bit of a lip there. I better shim it. Always shim. When in doubt, shim it out. So there we go. I'll be using that style follower, which fits nicely in there. There we go. Okay, so it looks like I've put lab key pins in there. So that's the way it to be picked. Nice. Nothing special about the core, just a standard one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so just basically a 530 kick, which I think is a little bit larger in diameter than the Lockwoods. I don't have one handy, so I can't. Well, this is a 570, and it does look smaller. I'll just get rid of these pins and have a bit of a gander. Alright, so these should be all spools. Yep, so one spool, little one. I think I did a balanced stack. Yeah, these are all different size spools. Because the V7 spools come in, I think, different cuts, just like the key pins, 0 to 9. Yeah, I think there are 9 different lengths of V7 spools. So I actually got a set off eBay quite a while ago now. That's actually 6, 5, and last one 4. That's a little one as well. Okay, just rearrange these. So yeah, I've got a 570 Lockwood here. Yeah, it's got a bit of slop in there, as you can see, whereas this one here hopefully is tighter. Oh no, they're about the same. Maybe they are the same. They probably are. Alright. Okay, let me rearrange these and I'll give you guys a close-up of these spools of my Frankenstein Federal. Okay, let's get a close-up on these. As you can see, all standard key pins. These are the lab key pins from my pinning kit. We've got these type of spools, nice deep V7 spools, and just standard springs that I got from, yeah, just some springs I had lying around. Anyway, guys, that was my Frankenstein Federal, which is the Federal Super A520C. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.